Claire, it's me. Naomi, you're alive. Yes, I can't believe it myself, but I'm alive and better than ever. Oh my gosh, Naomi, you actually woke up from your coma? I can't believe this. The doctor even confirmed that the chance of recovery was extremely low. You were asleep for 5 years, Naomi. Almost everyone gave up and didn't think you'd be able to make it. I know. It's a miracle. I know this is a lot to ask, especially when I just woke up from a coma, but could you just keep it between you and me for now? I can't answer any questions right now, but I need you to promise me that you won't tell anyone about this. What do you mean? Everyone will be so happy to hear this news. I have to let our families know. No, Claire, you have to listen to me. I know this is weird, but you can't tell anyone about this, including my husband and the rest of our families. You're the only one I've contacted, so I really need you to listen to me. Please? What? Why? What's going on? Are you in trouble? I can't answer that right now. Listen, I need you to come to Maplewood Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, located in Seattle, Washington. Again, you cannot tell anyone where you're going. Seattle. Weren't you hospitalized at Bellevue? That's not important right now. I promise I'll tell you everything once you get here, but I need to know I can trust you. Naomi, of course you can trust me. I'll head out right now. Oh my god, I can't believe you guys are finally getting married. I'm so happy to have you as a new family member. We're so lucky to have you. You're so young. I wish I was as young as you. I know you're seeing a lot of new faces and I don't want to sound forceful, but I really want us to be friends. I don't want this to sound weird, but I've always wanted a younger sister to go shopping with. We can travel together and share little secrets. I know a few fancy restaurants that we can go to together. Really? That sounds so exciting. And I really appreciate this too. I was worried that I wouldn't be accepted into this family, to be honest. Thanks to you, though, I'm feeling a lot better. Glad to hear it. I'll see you later then. Take care. Yes. See you and have a nice day.
We're getting married tomorrow. Can you believe it? I'm so nervous. How about you?
Are you kidding me? Of course I'm freaking out. By the way, Naomi reached out to me a little while ago. She is a lovely person and we've become really good friends. It's like we've known each other all along.
Oh, Naomi reached out to you herself? When did that happen?
She asked for my number when we met each other for the first time. She knew I was freaking out and offered some advice, like how a life coach would.
She's a really wonderful person. When I first met her, I could instantly tell that she was a very kind and generous person. Honestly, she's too good for my brother. I have no idea why she decided to marry a guy like him. But anyways, it's great that you two get along. The fact that she reached out to you first is really amazing.
We already made plans. She's gonna take me to a new cafe down the street after I return from our honeymoon. Speaking of which, I can't believe our wedding is tomorrow. This must be a dream. We're gonna be living in the same house and see each other every day and night. When I wake up every morning, you'll be right there next to me.
I'm so happy for us. We've come a long way, but we made it. We're gonna take a lot of pictures tomorrow, and you'll be the most beautiful princess. Okay, tomorrow is our big day, meaning we need to get to bed right now unless we want to be late to our own wedding.
You're right. We need to go to bed. Sweet dreams, babe. I love you.
Love you too, always. Claire, it's me. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. I really didn't want to deliver the news myself because I know how close you are with Naomi, but I also can't keep it a secret forever, so here I go.
Go ahead, please, I'm listening.
Well, based on your reaction, I'm assuming that no one has told you yet. And Halen is at work, so he probably doesn't know yet.
No, I didn't get any calls or texts from him today. Did something happen to Naomi? Is she ill?
Naomi was severely injured in a car accident this afternoon. She was taken to the nearby hospital immediately, but the doctors are telling me that she'll have to live as a vegetable for the rest of her life. That's it. That is, even if she is lucky at all. No one can say for sure how her body will handle it. She's in a coma right now, but I'm just glad that she's alive. Her chance of waking up is pretty low, but at least she's breathing.
A car accident? How could this happen? Why did this happen to Naomi? We were on the phone yesterday and she sounded perfectly fine. It hasn't even been 24 hours and she's just gone like that?
Well, she's still with us, but it's not looking good, I'm afraid. I got a call from one of the doctors when I was at work. I'm still trying to process this situation, but since it was an accident, it was unexpected. I know you were very close to her. She thought of you as a younger sister and loved you very much. I didn't want to hide it from you and felt that you had the right to know.
Where is she right now? I need to visit her and see it for myself.
She was taken to the ICU after her surgery and will be staying there until she shows signs of stability. They're not accepting visitors at the moment due to her condition. I'm the only one who can see her as her husband. A few other people can visit, but it's limited and her parents are on their way right now. You probably can't see her even if you came here. You shouldn't come all the way here. You should just stay at home and rest. Maybe sometime later when things improve, you can come. I'll also do my best and let you know if there is any news on her condition. For now, please just pray for her and take care of yourself too, okay?
I wish I could be there for her and help you out. Please keep me posted and let me visit her as soon as visitors are allowed.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. I need to go see her now, so I'll talk to you later.
I heard the news from Erin just now. How's Naomi doing? Did you get to visit her today? Erin didn't tell me where she was hospitalized yet, and I heard they're not accepting more than 2 visitors at this time. I tried to get a hold of Erin for the past few days, but he wouldn't answer. I'm sure he has his hands full with all of this, so I thought you'd know. You think I would know? And also, you can't just randomly text me at this hour. Just ask Erin. And if he doesn't respond, it means he's busy and is unable to check his phone. You need to accept that some people have things to do and will not be looking at their phones all day like you. Oh, I didn't mean to sound rude or anything. I was just so worried about Naomi and no one would tell me or bring me any news about her. I still don't know which hospital she's staying at. Even if visitors are not allowed at the moment, I just want to know and see if I can help with anything. She is a freaking vegetable. Do you know what that means? There is no point in you coming to the hospital. So what do you mean you want to help? Knowing you just hold her hand and cry your eyes out, annoying everyone around you. Crying is pointless at this stage. It would just make you look stupid when everyone else knows that she won't wake up. Well, I still want to hold her hand and talk to her. I know she can't hear me, but who knows? I believe in miracles, and there have been so many cases where a person who was in a vegetative state suddenly woke up. What confuses me is that you don't sound concerned at all. You've known her for several years, so how can you be so cold like this? Do you even care what happens to Naomi? You're too emotional, and all you do is bother my son with meaningless texts and calls. FYI, it's technically her fault for not watching where she was going. If she had been smarter and more careful, this would not have happened and my son wouldn't struggle like this. We're all trying to figure it out, so you need to mind your own business and stay out. I'm sure Naomi is fighting for her life too. She's doing the best she can, and Erin and I are also taking turns to look after her. I understand. I'm sorry for lashing out at you like that. I was just so frustrated with myself and I took it out on other people. It won't happen again. Naomi, so what you're saying is that you need me to sneak into Erin's room and find some kind of legal documents that are associated with your accident. You have a feeling that the accident 5 years ago was in fact not an accident, and that's why you want to look into it in secret. It's likely that Erin has something that might help you track it down, but you can't go because you're hiding from him. That's correct. It's been 5 years, but I'm not suffering from any loss of memory, and I remember it pretty clearly. I was driving just like the others around me at a normal speed. Everything was normal that day, and there weren't any cars that looked suspicious. But it's so strange how there weren't any traffic cameras at the location of the accident when all the other avenues have at least one or two. And then a random car just started speeding as soon as it saw me and crashed into me. The driver made eye contact with me, and that's when he started speeding up. It was like he deliberately caused the crash after seeing me, you know what I mean? And this is just the beginning. Why wouldn't anybody tell you where I was hospitalized at?
Oh yes, and they'd repeatedly say that they're handling it well and I shouldn't come near you for various reasons that were also not explained to me.
Uh-huh. And I haven't told this to anyone yet, but on the day before the accident, they were making phone calls to multiple insurance companies. I didn't get to hear any of the calls because they were whispering amongst themselves when I was in the kitchen. Some people might say I'm paranoid or delusional, but my gut tells me that something is off.
No, it doesn't add up. I don't think this is paranoia by any means. You have a reason to be suspicious of them.
Maybe I'm delusional though, but that's still not going to stop me from looking into this. I deserve to know the truth, and I'm confident that the car accident was actually not an accident.
I support you all the way.
Wait, even if you successfully make it into his room, his computer has a passcode, doesn't it?
Oh, don't worry about that part. I got you. I used to work as an online security officer before marriage.
Oh really? How come you never told me that?
It's relatively easy to hack into a personal computer. Leave that up to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I find anything suspicious.
I appreciate it, but stay safe. Your safety should be your priority, so if you think you'll be caught, then you just give up.
No, I'll definitely return with evidence. We both deserve to know what was actually going on.
I still feel so bad for asking you to do this. I'm just so scared that you're being forced into something you don't want to do.
What are you talking about? I offered to do this myself. If I really didn't feel like it, I would have refused from the beginning.
I'm so relieved that I have at least one person I can trust. I never wanted this to happen to us. I can't believe I dragged you into this.
Don't be ridiculous. We're sisters, remember? Don't tell me you forgot about it while you were in a coma.
That's something I would never forget, sis.
Right, so you don't have to apologize. We're sisters who support each other and help each other no matter what. That never changed. So stop being so harsh on yourself and focus on your recovery.
Thank you for saying that. I really needed that. You're the only one I can trust right now.
Just stay where you are and try to find a safer place. Meanwhile, I'll do what you asked me to do and help you as much as I can.
Okay, I should stay strong. Be safe, all right? You have to promise me that you won't do anything too dangerous.
I promise. Oh my god, I think I found something.
Oh, let me take a look. This looks very suspicious indeed.
You were right, Naomi. Everything you said was right. Your husband had planned to kill you for a long time. This may be more serious than we thought.
I knew it! He has my daily schedule written out in detail in this file. The time I leave the house, my typical driving route, the exact location of each traffic camera, etc. He knew it all. It must have been so easy for him to carry it out.
Wasn't there a moment when you noticed anything odd in his behavior? Like maybe he was watching you too closely, or he was asking unnecessary questions about your daily routine. Something like that?
No, I never noticed a thing. How could I have been so naive? I probably trusted him too much to the point where I just ignored the red flags, even though there were.
How could a human do this? He is a total psychopath.
I know, right? I can't read this further.
I have no clue what's going on. You two are married. You love each other. Isn't that why you got married in the first place? If you don't love someone after getting married, then get a divorce and call it done. You don't have to try to kill that person.
Why would he go this far to get rid of me? It would break my heart if I heard him say he didn't love me anymore like he used to, but I would have let him go anyways. It's not like I'd want to live with a man who doesn't have any feelings for me either. I'm not that desperate.
Exactly. What pisses me off even more is that Sandra knew about this all along.
Oh, maybe they planned it together. There's no way a single person could have committed such a serious crime alone.
I knew there was something wrong with her too. She was acting really weird after that accident too.
I can see it happening. Growing up, Aaron was her favorite, not only because he's the first son in the family, but he was also just a very smart kid.
I noticed that too.
I'm certain that she was part of this whole thing. There's no way Aaron acted alone. He's clever, but he would have needed help for sure.
It was probably Aaron's idea at first, but Sandra also joined to support her son. There's no doubt about that. Tell me what I can do for you. Do we call the police right away? Should I try to gather more evidence?
I haven't figured out that part yet, but now it's confirmed that Aaron and Sandra were secretly planning to kill me for whatever reason. I cannot just sit here and hide in fear. I'm definitely gonna do something about it and let them know that I'm alive and well.
Yes, and seeing you alive is the last thing they want.
They'll pay for this. To do that, I'll need your help though.
Of course, we're in this together. I want you to know that you're not alone in this. Let's think about how we can confront them.
Hey hun, it's me. It's been a while. I missed you so much. How have you been? I just want to see you right now.
Is it really you, Naomi? You woke up from your coma? If this is a prank, this is not funny.
No, it's me. It's your wife. No one, not even the doctors, thought that I would recover.
Oh, wow. That's great. This is amazing.
It's a miracle. It's all thanks to your care and prayers. God generously allowed me to stay by my beloved husband. I'm so lucky to be with you once again. I can't wait to see you. I love you and thank you for being there for me.
Yep, totally. I also missed you.
That's it? You missed me and what? Come on, I woke up after 5 years. This doesn't happen very often.
No, of course I'm glad that you recovered. Like you said, this is a miracle. More than a miracle.
But you're acting weird.
Well, it's just that I never imagined this day would come. You suffered from a severe brain injury, so yeah. But don't get me wrong, this is so wonderful to hear.
I'm glad that you feel that way. I also have something to ask you. What do you think about your secret master plan that I found on your computer?
Where did that come from? I have no idea what you're getting at.
Are you asking me how I know that you were trying to kill me? You made it so obvious that even an idiot would have noticed something was off.
No, I didn't do anything.
Let's go back to the day before the accident. You were saying something about my life insurance on the phone for hours and hours. Then you'd lock yourself in a room when I try to ask you about it.
I just had to check something about the bill.
I'm not done. Every nurse I've talked to literally told me that you showed up like 10 times max. Everyone at the hospital found it strange and asked me about it when I woke up.
Calm down, Naomi. I can explain.
I get it that you hate me and want me out of your sight, but you're legally my husband and my guardian. If you don't show up at all, of course people will raise questions. You didn't think about it that way, did you? You managed to kill me, but you didn't have a second plan afterwards. Too bad for you, I survived.
No. You're mistaken. I will explain everything from the beginning.
I don't need any excuses from a criminal. And you're totally stupid if you expect me to believe you and fall for your lies. I won't go easy on you. You ruined my life, so it's time for me to ruin yours. I'll see you in court, and that's when you can tell the jury what you were trying to do to me.
Court? What do you mean? Don't tell me you already contacted the police.
Why do you act so surprised? Of course I called the police. Did you think I'd just sit here and cry by myself? My husband, who I've been married to for a decade now, tried to kill me and cover it up as an accident. Do you realize what you did? I'm done. I don't have time for this BS right now. I'm blocking you.
I know it's you. Excuse me? You told Naomi what you saw on the computer, and now my son's about to get arrested. Do you know what you've done? You're the only one in our house who knows a lot about computers and technology. Don't try to lie to me. I know you did it. Oh, you figured it out by yourself. I'm impressed. I thought it would take you a few more days to realize that it was me who was helping Naomi. Well, you're not as clever as you think, and my precious Aaron is about to go to jail. Families have to stick up for each other in difficult times, but instead you stabbed us in the back and are laughing at us. Did you have to take it this far? I know Aaron has made some small mistakes in the past, but you didn't have to call the police. You should have come to us first and things would have ended it there. Why are you making a big deal out of it and sending him to prison?
Why are you upset? You're not the one who had the brain injury and stayed in a coma for half a decade. You don't have a right to tell me what to do here.
If there was something that I did that pissed you off, take your anger out on me, but don't drag my innocent son into the mess.
This is not about who's angry at who. I just cannot understand why you and Aaron would do such a horrible thing to Naomi. What did she ever do to you? She was nothing but an angel to us. Even you were harsh on her. She never took it personally and apologized. You, out of all people, cannot do this to her.
Well, there are some things that need to stay between two people, and I'm saying that there's no need for you to be involved, only to make things worse than they are.
Come on, it doesn't matter who's involved. In the end, if you commit a crime, you'll be sent to jail. That's the law. Attempted murder is a serious crime. He knew that, yet he did it anyways, and now he has to accept the reality. How could you live at peace when you literally tried to end someone's life? Besides, you shouldn't blame me for going through his computer. If he had deleted all of his files, then we might have struggled a bit. But as you can see, we didn't have to do much ourselves. He dug his own grave.
How can you say that to me? I was so good to you, and all you do is mock me when my son is about to get arrested. You won't get away with this.
Do you really mean what you said just now? That you were good to me? I never brought this up in front of you because I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but we barely interacted with each other at all. I cannot believe what you're saying.
Well, that doesn't mean I was horrible to you either. You need to give me some credit for that.
Also, to put it out there, you act so cold toward my husband when he is your son too. I sometimes forget that you had two sons because of how you act towards Halen. I can go on, but I'll just end it here. The police know the whole story already, which means you are a part of this too. Aaron is definitely going to jail, but there is a chance that you will go with him as well. We'll see how it goes when it's time. Just to give you a heads up, we know that you were directly involved in the crime by trying to burn Naomi's clothes that she wore on the day of the accident. Concealing and/or tampering with evidence is what it's called, if I remember it correctly.
What? I never did that. I don't remember anything because it's been a long time since it happened.
Yeah, sure. You'll be standing next to your son you love so much when you're asked to speak in front of the judge. You'll have a chance to speak, so save it up for that time. I've said what I wanted to say, so I'm going to block you, and I hope we never have to speak to each other again.
It's me, Claire. Please, just read my text.
What do you want?
I'm very sorry for everything that happened. I never meant it. I never wanted things to be like this. I must have lost my mind and did something that I never would have done.
Really?
I lost all my money to gambling, and I was too afraid to own up to it. I know I should have been honest from the beginning, and things would have looked way different if I were honest.
You know Naomi. She would never criticize you. She's the type of person who believes in second chances. Everyone makes mistakes, and they should be given an opportunity to redeem themselves, you know?
Yes, Naomi is that kind of person, but I was so stressed out. I couldn't think properly. I acted without thinking, and by the time I had the time to reflect on my actions, it was too late. It was a mistake. Like you said, everyone deserves a second chance. So, could you please give me another chance too? I am a totally different person now, and I can prove it to you.
It was a mistake? Did I hear that correctly? Do you even know what I found on your computer? You had several folders and files neatly organized by date in order to track down Naomi's daily schedule.
No, that was for something else. That doesn't prove anything.
Are you sure?
Please, forgive me. I'll admit that I was the one who made the files, but it's true that I've changed. The trial starts in 2 days, and I'll be sentenced to at least 50 years in prison if you don't help me out here. Please, tell my wife that she should leave the past in the past and forgive me. What's been done is done, right? I can't just be stuck in jail for the rest of my life. This is unfair. I'd rather go to prison. Why is this happening to me?
You don't owe me an apology, Aaron. I'm not the one you need to speak to. You're just wasting your time if you think I need your apology. Think about who you really need to apologize to. Do you care one bit about your wife, Naomi, who was unconscious and hospitalized for 5 years because of you? She could have actually died, you know?
I already did. I apologized 1,000 times and she wouldn't even look at me. What do you want me to do? I've done everything I could, but it's not my fault that she's still angry at me. So that's why I'm asking you to tell her how sorry I am and how sincere I am. Can't you tell that I'm being genuine?
I'm starting to doubt whether you're actually being genuine or not.
My point is, she doesn't listen to me, but she'll listen to you. So if you just take 1 minute right now to message her, things will be back to normal.
Why should I do that for you? I get it now. You probably thought she'd die pretty soon and didn't think about the consequences that you'd face. The truth is, whether she died that day or not, you would have been caught and arrested someday.
Can you just help me out here?
If you think I'm going to defend you on your behalf, you're in no luck, because that's never going to happen. It's time to face the harsh reality and learn what happens if you try to murder someone for your own selfish reasons. People like you should never be out in this society. The only option you have now is to continue to ask for her forgiveness. But then I doubt she will care, so whatever. Hi, how are you? Have you been feeling better lately?
My body's not what it used to be after all. When I woke up, I was just so busy trying to hunt him down. Now that things are settling down, I'm noticing that those 5 years have really changed me, both physically and mentally.
Oh no, how bad is it?
I can't walk more than 10 minutes without taking a break. I know it sounds pretty bad right now, but I'm confident that I can go back to my old self in no time if I put in the work.
Of course. We're all here for you. We're just so glad that you're alive. It'll take some time, but you're a strong woman. You just need to believe in yourself and those around you.
I do believe in myself, and it means a lot to me to hear that there are people who support me and truly care about me.
Oh, and I wanted to let you know that the jury reached a guilty verdict, but we all knew that was going to happen. The thing is, Aaron was sentenced to 7 years in prison, while it was 6 months in prison for Sandra. I am a bit disappointed by the result. I was hoping that both of them would just spend the rest of their lives in prison, but we all knew that wouldn't happen.
Still, I was also hoping for longer sentences, especially for Aaron.
You wasted and suffered for 5 years. The fact that that's only worth 7 years in prison is ridiculous to me. They should just rot in prison and never see sunlight ever again. Oh, I'm so frustrated.
Oh, I'm just glad that it's over at last. It's a relief that I won't have to see them again. That's all I care about. You're right that they deserve more years in prison, but it's the law. I'm sure the jury did the right thing.
How can you be so calm in this situation?
At least they didn't run away, and the evidence we gathered was extremely helpful. The trial could have been a disaster if they tried to deny their actions or even worse, accuse me of making this up. Imagine that.
You're right, but I can't help it. I would have done anything to make them stay in prison as long as possible.
Oh, please, let it go, and let's talk about something else. We're lucky that we were able to prove that they were guilty.
True. You will file for divorce, right? My husband is also cutting ties with his family after discovering what happened. He was so shocked and then furious when he found out about the truth. He didn't receive proper love and care from his mom growing up, so he doesn't seem to be bothered by it, though.
Oh, because Sandra only loves one of her 2 children, which is Aaron.
Exactly.
As for the divorce, I should get that taken care of ASAP. I don't want to live as a criminal's wife, plus he tried to kill me. Why would I want to stay married to a person who wanted to end my life?
If you need help with anything, let me know.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna be spending the next few weeks focusing on my recovery. I'd like to focus on the bright side, and I have to move on from the past. I can't keep complaining about what already happened. The future is what's important to me, not the past.
I wish I could be positive like you. I have a lot to learn from you. You're very optimistic and can make people smile even when you're going through a hard time. I promise I'll support you every step of your journey.
And I'm very lucky to have a sister like you.
No, I'm the one who's lucky to have you as a sister.
I meant it when I said I wanted to be your sister. We have a long way ahead of us, and we'll continue to support each other as always.
When Erin tried to attempt to kill Naomi by hiring a person to cause a car accident, she almost died and was in a vegetative state for 5 whole years. However, his plan failed when she miraculously woke up from her coma one day, shocking everyone, including the doctors and nurses. I was easily able to hack into Erin's computer as I used to work as an online security officer. There were several folders and files that all indicated that he was planning to kill his wife all along. To be completely honest about it, I couldn't believe what I saw at first. He would go that far for some insurance money? Who knew? I just thought of it that way because to me, they looked like they were doing fine on the outside. That's why I just assumed that Erin was trying to get rid of her without making it as an official divorce, since he was afraid that people would criticize him for leaving his wife. I didn't think it would be a financial issue. My husband, Halen, was also very surprised to hear that his mother and his brother acted perfectly fine for several years after committing a serious crime like attempted murder. He didn't want to be associated with them and cut ties. Lastly, Sandra and Erin were sent to prison and would live their lives in shame. Naomi is slowly recovering and has shown significant improvements. She's able to walk and carry out daily activities without assistance. She'll continue to go to the rehab center for a while, but we are all happy to see her doing so well. She'll also be joining us in our trip to Hawaii next year, and I can't wait to make more beautiful memories with the people I love. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe.